Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Bruce here. We are here for the final hour of trading today. This is Wednesday, January 19th, 2022, and trying to figure out what's this market gonna do today. The Dow, started off nicely with a little bit of a gain, lasted about half an hour, and then it gave it all up. And we were down for a bit, and then we came back and had another gain. The Dow tried to give us a secondary, little hi, how are you? Maybe we can improve a little bit. And we lasted in the positive territory just short of noon hour until about 1:30 this afternoon. We were positive, and we lost it again, and we've been negative ever since 1:30 today. The low of the day, just a little while ago, I think about half an hour ago, we were down to 35,164 on the Dow. 164. We're now at 35,229. So we're about 50 points better than the low. That's not saying a lot. We're off 139 here instead of maybe 180. Great. Whoop-de-doo. This is going to be on our fifth day in a row. Lowest mark, a negative day, 5 days in a row, I think. I'm just going to take a look here. Yeah. We were in the 36,500 area. That would be on the 13th. So that was 6 days ago. We were at 36,500. We're now at 35,200. So we've given up 1,300 points since last week on just a slow, relentless, just drip, drip, drip. The all-time high was hit 36,952. So that's 1,700 points ago. That was done on, I think that was January the 5th. So that's 2 weeks ago. We hit the all-time high. But let's, I guess, keep something in perspective. All right, we got to 36,952, and we're at 35,226. Ballpark, 1,700 points. We're down 1,700 points from 36,900. A 10% correction would have been 3,700 points. This isn't even 5% off. I mean, the Dow is off 4.5% from its all-time high. If we were looking for a price correction and a market reset, we haven't got it yet. This isn't good enough. This drop, this little tiny little drops every day, a couple hundred here, a couple hundred there. Yesterday was a big drop, 500 points. I'll grant you that. This isn't enough. We need another 2,000 points of downside. I don't know if we're going to get it though. I don't see the Dow doing that because with Procter and Gamble showing big numbers, Morgan Stanley beating estimates, Bank of America beating estimates. There's no market sell-off coming from these guys. There's no need for us to have a major blow-off. Oh God, it's all over, time to reset everything. It's just not happening. This market is suffering from all kinds of nicks and cuts, little scrapes all over the place. Inflation is nipping at us. Interest rates are nipping at us. Supply chain problems are nipping at us. There was a volcano that blew up in the middle of the Pacific. That's a bother. It's not like affecting us right now, this second, but it's just kind of there, isn't it? It's one of those little pain in the butt. We got this market that's just got little irritants here and there that we're having to deal with. And, the COVID numbers, the anti-vaxxers, the number of people in hospitals, it just goes on and on and on. And we have states fighting the federal government. We have counties fighting states. We have school boards fighting governors. We have all kinds of conflict everywhere. It's just, and then we get the Russians with this Ukraine thing. We got the Chinese trying to tell us what to do with regards to interest rates. And I just read another little thing about China. Just so you know, apparently athletes are being, I don't want to say warned, but I have to say they're being warned You really don't want to talk politics when you come here to the Winter Olympics. We here in China would prefer you just talk about your athleticism and your sport and, how great everything is. We don't want you mentioning anything about, the other stuff. You know what that other stuff is. We don't want you mentioning that. We'd really prefer if you just came here and competed for your medals and then go home, and all will be well. And then let us showcase the Olympics as the great propaganda win of all time to our own people, to show our people how superior we are to the rest of the world, by having these athletes come here and do what we tell them to do and all that good stuff. Hopefully, most of the medals will be won by Chinese athletes, and it'll all be great. That's It's going to be kind of a fun thing. I don't know. What can I tell you? I don't know. Sofi right now, 1407. As I'm looking at a trade here, 1407, up about $2 a share on 159 million shares. So on our way possibly to 200 million. I don't know if we'll do 40 million in the last hour, but 170, 180 million it will easily be done. I'm pretty sure it's looking very interesting. The good news, it's at 1407. The bad news, it's only 1407, 1408. It did touch 1439 today, but look, the last month, this is a nothing burger. We're only back to where we were a week ago. We haven't come back to any levels from a while back. We need this stock to break 20 to seriously think about a movement higher. This is a nothing burger. A $2 gain is fine, but how long a $2 gain can last on a stock like this? Not very long. We need more follow through. I'm happy to see 159 million trade. I really am. Yeah, sure. But I'm disappointed that 159 million only moves the market a couple of bucks. That is disappointing. I kind of wonder, do you think it's possible that all day today there's been a concerted effort to acquire stock by any one entity or person or organization? Is it possible that 50, 60, 70 million of this 160 million volume has just been an accumulation of cheap paper by some entity that's putting it away and going to mount, I don't know, a challenge for it? I don't know. I'm not sure how this is going to work. Anyway, 1408 is the last trade. 1410 now, last trade. High today, 1439 on SoFi. No other upgrades I can tell you about so far. Don't be surprised, though, if tomorrow, Friday, and next week we get new analytical coverage of the stock, possible re-evaluated analytical coverage of the company's potential, and we'll go from there. Rocket Lab is down 13 cents to 9.98. The high of the day was 10.29 around, what was that? Right at the opening, right in the first half hour, just around 10 o'clock. The low was just after 11 o'clock at 9.69. We're now 9.97. So, 28 cents better. 2 million volume, but have we come down on this one? Whoo, has Rocket Lab backed off for the last 3 months? Man, has it ever. GameStop, 107.49, down $1.42. We have not moved much. The low is 104, the high is 113. We've had a $9 swing today. We were at the high in the opening, 113. The low at just after 11:30 today, around that range. And the stock, when it was at 104, was down about $4 or $5. That's all it was down. Came back to break even, down a buck or two, up 50 cents. Now we're down $1.42. Very quiet day. 2 million volume. Nothing to get excited about here. No news. Matterport. Wow, what is going on here? $37 high for the stock. Hit 1186 today. That was hit in the last hour. That was its low in the last hour. All-time low for this stock, 1045 when it was a SPAC. 1186 is now 1194. It's down 95 cents. 17 million volume, serious volume. Like for Matterport, this is intense. but it's down. It's downtown volume. It's getting out volume. There is obviously there has to be. There is no if ands or buts. No if ands or buts. There are individuals out there who want out, and they're getting out, and they're probably being allowed out under a release, and they're getting out. I would love to know why the thinking is sell here and forget about waiting and slowly bleeding out your stock. Why are you in such a hurry? But they're in a hurry. They want out. Now, are there are there entities out there who own this stock that had owned this stock? Are there entities out there with money pressures, margin calls? Maybe they're in need of a serious amount of capital for other commitments. Are we dealing here with pipe investors that bought this stuff at $10 and they didn't care that they started selling at $12.50 or $12.60 today? They didn't care. They just started buying, and they just started offloading, and they're taking money off the table, profits, albeit not like it could have been 2 months ago. They could have had, in the 30s, were they able to sell back then, but they weren't. They're able to sell now, and now they are, and now they're just dumping it. I can't answer this question. This is one of those. This didn't happen when I was a broker. We didn't see deals like this go down like this. We didn't see deals evolve like this when we were in the business in the 70s and the 80s. There were what we call blind pools or SPACs underwritten in Canada, in Alberta. But I'll tell you, we came out with pretty simple deals back then. We'd issue maybe 2 million shares at 5 to 10 to 20 cents each. Really cheap stuff, and the company would raise maybe $200,000 to $400,000 in a morning. Raise the cash. Stock would trade the next day at 20, 30 cents a share, and then the company would eventually vend in some kind of an entity. Maybe it would be an oil and gas company would be vended in for stock. And then secondary financing would be put together between 50 cents and $1 a share. And you wouldn't have all kinds of releases of stock all of a sudden all over the place. There had to be minimum 6 months holds, 3 months holds. They would be scheduled. And the people who had these shares didn't want to sell them, because if they sold their stock, they would sell the votes of the company that they were running, and they would be no longer in control of the stock, and they'd be gone. So kind of weird. It was a different time, obviously, back then. But I got to say, we now see these SPACs go public at 10. They start trading at 12, 15, 20, whatever. They do their vend-ins and do whatever they're doing, and you have these deals where you get these massive amounts of shares that come up, and they sell them. The guys who have these shares dump them, and it's a ton of stock. I am surprised. Like I said, Matterport today, now at 12:02 at this moment in time, 17.4 million shares traded today. That's a lot of money being dumped. Now, if they paid $10 for it, and they're now getting 12 for it, they made 20% on their investment. Fair enough. If they're happy with 20%, I guess they're happy with 20%. I don't know how else to read this. I'm really wondering. Anyway, there's the Matterport. 23andMe, $4.83 a share, down a penny. Volume of 2.3 million today. The high 505, the low 474. Right now 483. We're right in the middle of this range, down a penny. Not a lot to get excited about. Spire is 240 a share, down 9.5 cents. Volume 1 million shares. We were as low as 233 this morning. That was the low of the day. That was 7 cents lower than this. Now we're back dropping off again. We got positive a few pennies to 257. That's 17 cents ago. We've given that all back, so not great. ATIP opened at went right up to 388 this morning on the opening, and then it came back down to 371 around 10 o'clock. And here we are, 377, just barely above the break-even line on 1.3 million volume. Smart Rent, 765, up 15 cents. It's been positive the last 2.5 hours, 3 hours. 395,000 volume. Over at Sixtera, we're up 26 cents to 1085, 1090 for the high, 234,000 volume. That's what we got going on. That's where we're at, and I got nothing else. Got nothing else going on. I have issues with my phone. Having issues with my phone. Sorry, folks. Why are you doing this? Go away, go away, go away, go away. Sorry, folks. I got issues with my phone here, and I'm just gonna shut this thing off. It's just got a little. It's all a little tangent. The invaders are invading. We're at 415 on Sofi right now, up 209. The Dow is down 98, which is improving. We have S&P down 5, Nasdaq down 24. We have a little bit of a recovery last half hour for the Dow from the low of the day to where we are now at 35,268, and that is where we're at right now. We'll see what's going on. Okay. Trying to get my phone to work again. So just hang in there with me while I see if it'll pop back up. Anyway, there it is. We'll see what the market wants to give us here. Other stocks that I'm following here. Where am I? Watch list. Okay, so Rocket Lab down 16, SoFi up 202. Hang on, let me refresh all this. Here we go. Rocket Lab down 18, SoFi up 209. GameStop down 96 cents. Matterport down 88 to 1201. 23andMe down 3 cents, Spire down a dime. ATIP up 3.5. SmartRent up 13. Sixtera up 23. Apple is down $2 to 167.81. Goldman down 620 to 348.21. Cisco down 37 cents and Tesla down 24.84. Back to Goldman. What the heck is going on with Goldman? The low of the day, 346. The high of the day, 359. I am just stumped by what is going on here. This stock is now trading at like 5 point something times earnings. Absolutely ridiculous. 5.84 times earnings. The numbers were not that bad when they came out with their numbers, and this stock is just getting punished. I mean, this thing's off $50 this week, which brings me back to the strategy that I think you should be looking at as investors out there. You should be looking at ways to try to find in-the-money call options on Goldman that might be 310s, 300s, 320s, 290s. Just keep shopping for in-the-money calls where you can pay no more than 10% of the price of the call in the form of premium, time premium. 90% of the price of the call should be book value. So you need to look at deep in the money calls for this. This is where I would be sending you for for now, and get your hands on in the money calls, deep in the money calls, and look to see if you can hang on to the stock a little bit. There'll be a correction, there'll be a little bounce back. You don't need much. The stock pops $10, $15. You're writing covered calls. You're writing calls, poor man covered calls against those long calls that you're already up on. And you're already smiling ear to ear on that investment. So I'll tell you, I'm surprised at how low the stock is, but it is off. And I shake my head at Wall Street, going, "What are you guys doing over there? Why are you guys?" I know there are analysts calling for Goldman stock shares to reach the high 400s and the mid 500s. I mean, all kinds of analysts have got projections for the. They've had them for months. They've had them up there. This is not like they just did this last week. The stock's been projected to go to 550 for a long time, and it's at 345. I don't understand why this stock is this cheap. I don't know. Anyway, I'm missing something somewhere. But to me, I think it's an opportunity. We'll just have to see if anyone takes advantage of it. All right. There you go. The question from Nelson is: anyone's out of the money options moving today for SoFi? Any movement there for anybody? Shez is saying that my 2250s are still way off. Well, that makes sense being at 14.17 a share. Though I will say we're 14.17, a little higher here. We're moving a little more right now. And let's see. Get back here to my phone. Here we go. I got my phone back. At least I hope I got my phone back. See if it's going to pop up. Here it goes. Rocket Lab down 14. Sofi at 14.16, up to 10 now. GameStop down $1.10. Matterport 88 at 12.01. ME at 4.81, down 2 cents. Spire down 12. ATIP up 3. SmartRent up 14 at 6, up 21. Over to AMC, down 13 cents. Robinhood down 35. Vanik Vectors off $5. Home Depot down $5 to 361. This is another stock that has taken a hit from the 420 high to 361. This is $60. IBM 132.47, only on 47 cents. The Dow down right now 110, 115. Microsoft up 540 after being up $11 at one point today. Apple down 193. Goldman down 661 to 347.79. Cisco down 40 cents. Facebook is up $5. Amazon down 34. Tesla up down 24. Pardon me. And Google is up $18. Bed Bath Beyond down 14 cents. BlackBerry down 3. Royal Caribbean off 50 cents to 81.83. Still holding stubbornly over this $80 level. Norwegian down 28 cents and Carnival down 50. They're hanging around 21.50 each. Target 546 on the upside. JP Morgan down 173. Costco up 737. The shares were down to 487. They're now 495. So they're up $8 from this morning's low, around 11 o'clock this morning. So that's a nice turnaround for Costco. Walmart up 226 on the day. Nvidia down 473. American Airlines down 46 cents to 17.44. DraftKings at 21.79, down 39 cents. Moderna down $12, 174. Just keeps dropping and dropping and dropping and dropping. 10.4 times earnings on Moderna. 10.4 in the last week, from $228 to 174. In the last month, Moderna has gone from 295 to 174. Unbelievable drop. 3 months ago, in the last 3 months, back November 29th, 368. This stock is down 50% since November on Moderna. That is really surprising. But it is what it is. The high was 449 in September. 449 September, 174 right now. These guys make money. 10 times earnings is where they're at now, and this stock's getting hammered. So it's not, the market isn't picking on SoFi. The market isn't picking on GameStop. The market isn't picking on Rocket Lab. It's picking on everything. There's just an unsettled vibe out there on a bunch of stocks, and the markets are taking it out on, I don't know why or who and how, but they are. And that's what we got. 988, Rocket Lab down 21. SoFi now 1422, up 217. The high today on SoFi, 1439. We're 17 cents away from the high today on SoFi. It is possible that we could have a higher day on SoFi. We could close at 15 today. We could close at 17 today on SoFi. It could get to the point where, as the volume keeps coming in and the buying keeps coming in, that the sell will dry out. Selling will dry off. And all of a sudden you've got gaps, 20, 30 cent gaps, and you get a run. But 164 million shares traded on SoFi, and we're up 212, and it's really been a steady kind of a move here. Quite amazing. Anyway, there it is. Amazing what's going on. Ori, thank you for being thumbs up number 121. I appreciate that. We are now at 150 thumbs ups on this show. Thank you. Appreciate you all being here and hanging around. Let's see. What else? If I could tell you the exact bottom of a stock, boy, would I be a genius. I would be so wealthy. You wouldn't even know who I am. I'd have people hiding my identity from you. I'd be that wealthy. But unfortunately, I can't do that. I can't tell you. What's up? Frumler says my $15 SoFi calls, they've hardly done a thing. We need this stock to break into the 1475 range to kind of threaten 15 to really get those things going. That's what we have. Sorry for sounding daft, says Michelle. That's all good, Michelle. Um, I don't know about out of the money calls, but my March 18 12.5 call I bought this morning is up $23. So there you go. You're a little richer. And let's see. Hey, Uncle Bruce, I've seen some stuff where Goldman Sachs is mentioned being tied to being short GameStop. I have no idea. And let's see. Can SoFi hit 200 million shares in 40 minutes? Is the question. Yeah, well, 165 million or so. Yeah, 165. We need 35 million more in 30 minutes. I don't think that's going to happen. Can you go over the math again for figuring out the 90% book value on Goldman Sachs? It's real simple. If Goldman is trading at $360, now let's do this. Let's say Goldman is at $350. Nice round number. This is a pretend scenario. Goldman is at $350, and you're trying to buy a Goldman $300 call option. It's $50 in the money. Okay. If the call option is trading at $50, then it's trading all book value. If it's trading at $51, it's trading at book value, $50 plus $1 time value, 51 because it's 50 in the money. If it's trading at $55, then it's trading $50 book value and $5 time value. That's a 90-10 split. 10% of the value of the contract is time. 90% of the value of the contract is book value because it's 50 in the money, $350 stock with a $300 call strike price, and it's trading at 55. So if the contract's trading at $60, that means there's $50 book value plus $10 time value. It's a total value of $60. $10 of the 60 is time value. That's more than 10%. 10% of 60 is $6. So that's too expensive a price to pay. Now, the reason I tell you not to buy that contract and write calls against it is because the $10 of time value that's on that $60 contract is going to evaporate. If this is a 6-month contract, every month it will lose $1 in time value. If this contract has 3 months left on it, it will lose $3.33 a month in time premium to go down to just book value. You need to write short-term calls to bring in cash. You want to make a profit. The first $3.33 every month you bring in will only take care of what you're losing on this contract because it's $10 time premium. If you're buying a contract, I said earlier, buying a $55 contract that only has $5 of book value instead of $10 of book value, and it's a 4-month contract, 4 months of life left in it, you're talking $1.25 a month of time premium shrinkage. You can work with that. But having to play with $3.33 time shrinkage, it gets expensive. And that's why I try to keep you into the 90-10 ratio or better. That's what that means. I hope that works for you. Moderna's killing me, says DQ. Let's see. As a rule of thumb, I say give at least 3 days of trading on SoFi before we see bigger institutions getting in. I agree with that. I think right today, it's all day traders, it's all retail traders and smaller institutional traders. We're not talking about the big boys yet. I agree. Let's see. The market is picking on DQ. There you go. It's official. SoFi trying to climb above the pre-market open. I got $15 March 18 calls for $1.25. And nothing personal, kid. Let's see. Apple has lost $300 billion in market cap, but you don't hear people saying they're failing. The current market state is just the flesh wound. It's just a flesh wound. Is SoFi making a slow rise to fame? Possibly. Uncle Bruce, you can't explain this, Jazz. Who can? There you go. And the Manaport's investing to slice bread, and it does what? Oh, man. Let's see. We need that $20 range tomorrow, says Nelson. That's what we need. And I don't understand, Bruce, Uncle Bruce, I don't understand how 200 million shares of volume and only be up, cents from yesterday's after hours. This is insane. I get the market is down, but 200 million shares, I mean, come on. How can a stock trade 166 million now all the pre-market this morning, all the trading last night, and it's still sitting at $14. What's the dealio? Yeah, I get the impression that maybe SoFi is being used as a cash ATM machine by certain players to pay for other problems, and maybe they're selling into a volume play. 160 million times $14 a share. We're talking about billion, $2 billion of the paper trading hands here. Maybe maybe that's what it is. Maybe that someone needed $300 million today, and they're selling stock to get $300 million. I don't know. Could that be it? Could that be it? Uncle Bruce, how about a Goldman Sachs, April 14th, 270 bid ask 79 to 80. Is that any good? Let me take a look at Goldman Sachs here. Where are we? We're at 347. Okay, almost 350. Okay, so all right, $80 in the money. Yeah, this is cool. The stock is 247.85. April 270 contract. So it's in the money. $77. 70. Oh, now 348. $78 in the money. That contract is definitely in the wheelhouse. Yeah, that's less than 10% time premium. That's a real winner. Yeah, obviously, if the shares go from 348 to 388 over the next week or two, that's a $40 gain. This contract will go up $40 in value. It will go up dollar for dollar. So yeah, that's a winner. So if you buy this contract now, sit on it, let the stock go to 355, 360. Let's say the stock was to 355, 360 in a week. You start writing calls there, you're already ahead, $8, $10 on this contract, and you're writing calls against it now to bring in extra cash. Nice. I like it. Alrighty. Let's see. If that's the price, yes, indeed, that's the way to go. Let's see. SoFi getting hit with red candles again. Right now we're at $13.91 on SoFi. We're down a little bit here. What else is going on? Here? Good afternoon, Bruce. Hi, Duncan. How you doing, buddy? Let's go. I have SoFi calls, $10 strike, expiring 15th of December, 2023. Nice spot to be in. Sit tight. I think SoFi takes off after hours once. Noto talks with Jim Cramer later today. I don't know if that's true, but we'll always hope for the best. Let's see. Okay. Anyway, there you go. April isn't too far out. I agree with that. April isn't like too far out, but you can certainly write for a month some contracts and then look maybe to get May's or June's or July's. You're always looking. See what you can get. There you go. On those Goldman Sachs contracts. The Dow now down 200 points. We just gave up all the gain that the Dow made to kind of recover. Just gave it all away. We're going down again. There are issues out there on the Dow that are deeper than we have to suppose here, because we were looking at not too long ago a situation where we're only down about 100 points, and we might have had a scenario where we could have had a shot at breaking even on the day. And we've now gone to the new low of the day, 35,160. This is right near the low of the day here, down 202 points. S&P down 21, NASDAQ down 91. And we're not going to have a break-even day unless this was a full out-and-out sell program by some kind of computer analytics that will be reversed with an out-and-out buy program. But I don't know if that's the case. I think we have too much red showing here and there for that to be the case. Microsoft only up 360 after being up as much as $11 today. We're at $313, almost $314 on Microsoft today. We're at 306 now. We've given up almost $8 on Microsoft. This is not going to be an update today. IBM down 82 cents. Home Depot down $6. Vanek Vector's down 680. So you can see these larger entities are getting whacked. Apple down 250 to 167.23, which puts Apple deep into money contracts into play again for you guys to get ready to write poor man covered calls. Position yourselves if you can. We're at 347.70 on Goldman. Cisco down 61 cents. We're up 350 on Facebook. We were as high as 327. We're at 321 on Facebook. Amazon down $41. Google is only up 870. It's at 27.34. The high was 27.67. So we gave up $30 on the upside on that one today on Google. So we're getting whacked here with sell orders. And maybe this is the correction that people were waiting for. I don't know. I'm still not convinced we're going to see dramatic carnage. I just am not. There's a huge demand for products and services that cash is waiting to be spent on. I just kind of look at it and go, okay. But the market is doing what the market is doing, and you cannot ignore that fact. That's just the way it is. Okay. Anyway, folks are talking to each other about somebody being upset at somebody else about an answer they gave to a question and everything else, and I don't know. Hopefully, not too many feelings are being hurt here. I'm not in on this whole thing. I don't understand it. I wasn't privy to the discussions. I'm too busy ranting and raving here. Anyway, there you have it. Yeah, there you go. If this is a correction, I'm a water buffalo with a knack for getting eaten. Oh my. What can I say? All right. Well, there you go. The Dow down 209, S&P down 22, NASDAQ down 91 points. Oil up $1.35, 86.78. You cannot have a stock market backing off for fears of a weak economy, economic meltdown, whatever you want to call it, whatever this is supposedly a reflection of, and have oil go up at the same time. It does not work. It cannot work. No. If the markets are backing off because they think that there's an economic slowdown coming, oil will be sloshing about everywhere. And there is no way it can hold an $86 price or a $76 price or a $66 price or even a $56 price. So oil is up $1.37 because analysts are convinced that there is going to be a supply chain crimp and there's more demand for oil available. And I'm going, show me the result, show me the evidence of that, because the market is right now not confirming it. And I'm kind of wondering, are we not weaning ourselves off of oil here and there and here and there and here and there? Even if it's a half a percentage point of less oil usage, that means we have way too much. We go down 1% less oil usage. That's 1 million barrels a day less used. We're sloshing in oil. After 30 days, we got 30 million barrels lying around with nowhere to go. We cannot sustain these prices on oil because of usage. There's just no way. So something here isn't adding up. Let's see what gives. $13.95 on Sofi seems to be coming back just a little bit now. Maybe. Let's see. Let's go. Sometimes I feel like Henry. We all feel like Henry sometimes. You kind of wonder. We're all Henry on this blessed day. Henry equals high earner, not rich yet. Yeah. Keep your head in the swivel. Henry got whacked. Anyway, there it is. There it is. I don't know what to make of it. Oh man. Rocket Lab down 26 cents to 9.84. SoFi up $1.90, 13.96. GameStop down $1.99, 106.85. Matterport down 91 cents to 11.98. ME 478 down 6 cents. Spire down 8.5 cents to 2.41. ATIP Physical Therapy down 0.9 of a penny. It's not moving. 371. Smart Rent up 1 Penny, Sixtera up 17 cents. AMC down 42. Robinhood down 47. Vanik down 654. Home Depot down 596. IBM down 86 cents. The Dow off 240 points at the moment. Microsoft up 315 but dropping. Apple down 261 falling. Goldman down 664, listing along at 347. Cisco down 61 cents. Facebook 359 gain, but is falling in price. Amazon slipping down 38. Tesla down 28, slipping. Google up 550, but coming down right now. Those are your key quotes on key stocks we're following here. As this market is limping in, 19 minutes to go as it's limping in. The star of the day, SoFi. It's the star of the day. Considering this market, SoFi is doing great. Considering the market it's surrounded by. It is surrounded by garbage. We got 171 million traded here. The shares have traded heavily. They've held gains almost all day long. And all around SoFi, no one is having a good time. It's the way it is. The market looked really good this morning at the opening, looked just great, and could not hold after a half an hour any of the gains. And the market gave it away. Had a false recovery through noon hour, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and then fell off again. And now the Dow is down 203 points, S&P down 21, and NASDAQ down 85. And we're not looking good at all. But it's not like, oh gosh, I sell anything at any price. It doesn't seem to be that. It seems to be just a slow attack of mosquitoes that are just gnawing at us, just leave me alone, leave me alone. You're always whacking something and making it go away. It's like you're wearing shorts and a t-shirt, a tank top at a campground surrounded by mosquitoes, and you're just being pestered. And that's what I see happening with the Dow, the NASDAQ, the S&P. They're just not happy. They're really, they're doing that. Oil up 124. There it is. And SoFi is at $13.94 a share. And there you are. That's what I see going on. Great news at SoFi. Game-changing news for SoFi. Totally new company from here on out. This next couple of weeks, they'll close this deal with the bank thing. They'll get all the paperwork finalized. This is January 19th. So a month from now, that Golden Pacific Bank thing will all be SoFi'd up, and it'll all be one happy family. And we'll see what the stock does between now and then. I'm thinking it'll go higher. I don't think it goes lower, but it might go lower only because of trading issues, not corporate issues with SoFi. Nothing wrong with SoFi. It's the shareholders. The problem with SoFi are its shareholders. And today, Rocket Lab has shareholder problems. GameStop has shareholder problems. Matterport definitely has shareholder problems. ME has had shareholder problems since it was $15 a share. Spire's had shareholder problems since it was $15 a share. ATIP since it was $10 a share. SmartRent and Sixtera, we have shareholder problems. And look up and down all the quotes out there. And these guys aren't by themselves. There's a lot of company out here with shareholder issues, which means human beings that are buying and selling stock and not able to get a uniform idea of where they should be going. That's what we're dealing with right here. And this is why this market is what it is. It's a daily mental exercise to keep your sanity and not let it get to you. Good luck with that. There you go. Don't make Uncle Bruce pull the car over and make you guys walk home, says Dave the Mac guy. Oh my gosh. Spire has stage 4 shareholder problems. Oh gosh. Next month, we have fourth quarter earnings coming in, the Super Bowl, and the charter deal closing. If it's still at 14, I'll go to BlackRock headquarters and punch a hedgie in the face. How about that? John, I don't know if it's that, but, what can I say? It is what it is. Auntie's laughing at the comment about don't make Bruce pull over the car. Oh boy. Problem solved, guys. What can I say? Problem solved. Okay. $13.95 on Sofi. 15 minutes left to go in the day. The Dow's down 200, and everything is red except for Sofi. Everything else is red. 6 shares up 18 cents. Microsoft is up 336. Facebook is up $4. Google's up $7. I'm only reading the green ones. Target is up 4. Costco is up 5. Walmart's up $1.80. eBay's up 89 cents. Twitter's up 33 cents. Netflix up 560. Workday up 470. DoorDash up 358. Airbnb up 173. AT&T up a penny. Electronic Air up 338. Nothing else green. Everything else is red. Just red. There you go. Okay. Yeah. What can I say? SoFi's got goons on its side, says Coyote. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I don't know. Don't know what that means. Yeah. Welcome to another fun day on the markets. KN has been a member for 11 months. Just wanted to drop in to wish everyone the best of luck in this corrupt market sadness. KN, you've got to be one of my first of all time. 11-month member. My God, I can't believe I have 11-month members. I thought it was maybe 9 or 10 months for memberships. 11 months. Thank you so much for your following me this long. This is just beautiful. I appreciate it. And that is really cool bean stuff, really. I'm impressed. I don't notice many comments from KN, so thank you, KN, for being kind of a silent majority here. I love that. Thank you. Interesting. Anyway, there you go. Interesting stuff. These comments I don't get on my StreamYard. They don't pop up, so I don't even know it's there. I have to be more diligent and pop over to my YouTube page, but it's on a time delay. So I'm looking at myself here 30, 40 seconds behind. Thank you for the 206 or 7 thumbs up so far, everybody. I appreciate that. Kind of you to throw me thumbs ups in another down day, but we've had nothing but down days, one after another. Michael also is an 11-month member. Thank you, Michael, for your continued following here. And Hollow Smith, member for 8 months. Thank you, Hollow Smith, for your continued following of this channel for 8 months. That is awesome, man. That is really something. I'm just noticing these comments popping up here. Also, Fergan, 11-month member, milestoner. Thank you so much. You guys are getting ready for your new bagels. There's new bagels coming your way in the near future. We have a 10-monther here, Coyote, 10 months. Baba Booey. Thank you, everybody, for being here this long. Here's my DQ buddy. 11 months it is. And here's an 8-monther, BZ. Been watching for 11 though, but I've been a member for 8. And Jennifer Smith, I've been a member for 8 months. Uncle Bruce, thanks. Even on down days, you're my favorite YouTube uncle. Thank you so much, Jennifer. Very kind of you to do that, and all of you just appreciate it so much. These kind words in a brutal world. It's a brutal world. Oh, my goodness gracious. Thank you all for popping those up there. Pretty cool bean stuff, I gotta say. Okay. Ori, thank you, Ori. 11 months for Ori. 8 months, fabulous. 11 months, KW. Since everyone else is doing it, I'm doing it too. Thank you, KW, for letting us know. Yes, we've got members here for quite some time. I know a bunch of you have converted over to gold bagel status, and thank you for that as well. Of course, again, that is so much appreciated. Frumbler, here we go. 8 months, thanks, buddy. 8 months, but I'll eventually be 11 months. Just 3 months away, you'll be 11. Of course, the 11s will be 14, but that we won't talk about that. You'll be the important 11. That's all that counts. Rob, 8 months. Oh no, Uncle Bruce, you're the coolest bean. Thanks, buddy. Thank you, Rob. As I say, I can only see these on my YouTube channel here, so I'm looking at myself delayed and reading these comments. Thanks, guys. Where are we at here? Oh, 1382 on SoFi. Come on, SoFi, give us a late market rally. Why don't you? You know you want to. You know you should. Come on, man. Let's go. What can I say? Credit service. I don't even know how long I've been a member. I only know I came across Uncle Bruce's channel in March. So I have no idea how long I've been following him, but thank you, everybody. Yeah, I started at the end of January. I think it was January 26th. I think I started going live. 26th of January, something like that. And just kept on going. And here we are down the road, so far down the road. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Still going at it. Many others, I noticed that a number of other YouTubers don't go live as much anymore. There used to be a whole bunch of guys going live every day on YouTube, but a number of them have fallen by the wayside, I noticed. And others, I only noticed them doing like a video a week now, maybe 1 or 2 videos a week. Not even live shows anymore. So I've noticed that happening. But I guess that's changing times, I suppose. Maybe that's what that is. I don't know. Goaty, I started watching in February after I bought my first GameStop shares in the 40s. I've been a member since a week after your membership started, Siscole. Bruce, I picked up the Goldman Sachs July 15 250s for $99.85. Right on. Okay. That sounds pretty good. The 150s for $99.85. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Good way to go, man. July's lots of time now. Now let this stock pop up a bit and start writing calls. Nice. Drops Family Garden, 5 months and change here. You guys remember Tony? Whatever happened to Tony and Olivia? Carol Ovi is wondering. Whatever happened to those guys? I must have scared them away. Mallow Shark, thank you for being a member for 11 months. Rocking with Uncle Bruce. Thank you, Mallow. That is awesome. Fabulous. I remember them, Carol. My name is also Tony, and anytime I would hear Uncle Bruce say his name, it would make me pick my head up. Cheddar, no, he just said you blocked him. He definitely did not say anything about being capital and invasion. Chris Savage, Red Solo, unlike Ashley Babbitt, your eyes are wide open. Austin, for simple math, SoFi increased its market cap $1 billion today. Annually, they are projected to now make $250 million more from cost savings as a result of the charter. Auntie is laughing. I saw Olivia a few months back during the pre-market show. Austin, 4 times higher EBITDA and only $1 billion more in market cap. It's early, Austin. Give it a couple more days to fully reflect it. We're going to keep coming up on this, I think. Still going to go higher. Right on. Let's see the big Michelle. The big GameStop crash happened on my birthday, March the 4th. I've been here since when shares were 90 on the way down. Red Solo Cup, that really was savage. Farragon, Tony got violated by his YouTube parole officer. Coyote, Red Solo, gotta let things go, my friend. Gotta let things go. Zach, I got to get going. I'll see you later, simpletons. Cheddar, a little below the belt humor can be fun. Yes, see, says Auntie. Thank you all. Let me get back to my StreamYard area here. Here we go. I'm live again in front of my own camera here. Okay. Whatever happened to Venville? Haven't seen them in a while. Whatever happened to Venville? Right on, says Goaty. Yeah, I agree. Some of the names have, faded away. I must have upset people or, just whatever's going on. I don't know. It is what it is. There's always a turnover here and there, and that's the way it goes. The Dow's down almost 300. We were down 290 just a minute ago. We're down 35 in S&P. We're down 134 on NASDAQ. We got 6 minutes to go, and we're going to close down today, like down. We're going to go down on a downer, and that'll be that. I just seen a headline saying Crystal Cruises parent company faces liquidation as cash runs out. That's Genting. Yeah, whatever happened to Fenville? Exactly. I remember when this homeless bald guy told me to sell my AMC at 12, right before it shot up to the 40s. Does that make you feel any better? Coyote, hey Clay. The last time I saw Fenville, he had lost a bit of money shorting, and I haven't seen him since. God, it conned me wondering. Trading up, market can't keep dropping forever like there'll be other days. This experience will just make us better traders at the end of the day. I'm not making the mistake of selling out. Something tells me tonight's class with Uncle Bruce is going to be even better at 8 o'clock tonight, live prime time with your buddy, Uncle Bruce, for for gold bagel members only. Come on and join us. Somebody give that guy a tissue. Robo, yes, but the anti-PC person can't be offended easily. Rob, sometimes life gets busy and people can't sit in front of the computer trying to in a chat. Doesn't mean they're gone. Venable probably struck gold and is living in an island mansion. And let's see. Coyote. This was like late November, early December. I like Fenneville. Learned a bit from him and old Rob. Austin, Mike Hunt. That $5 increase on Sofi bet might have been a bit rich, just a little. DQ, Coyote. Yeah, wondering if Fenneville got margin call right out of the market. Socius, Coyote. Yeah, been wondering too. Unfortunately, says Michael. Will, it's funny when first writing poor man cover calls and not wanting to pay more for a good long leg because you want a better deal, but you're just kneecapping yourself. You go in, learn today. You got to go in and learn today. I think Fenville may be working off some of that margin he likes playing with. Something tells me he shorted the wrong company at the wrong time. Coyote DQ, I hope not, but yeah, he was on margin playing dangerous games. Not that he was in over his head, but as we know, the market is wild. Cheddar, awesome close. Love how the close of the market is dog sheet every single day. I need the class tonight, says Cindy. Moonamoo, thumbs ups for you, Bruce. Bobby Atkinson, 4 minutes to go. Volume from yesterday and the same result, the volume in the market. What can I say? There we go. Clay, Cribbers Average, someone got to work at McDonald's and Wendy's. Red, saying I need a tissue after she blocked me. Feel like I'm a big dodo right now. All right, let's go. My long leg for Goldman Sachs. Out of the money, it's a 350. Bruce, I've been wanting to ask, would you consider turning on comments for gold member alerts and Wednesday night live stream videos? What's this? I've been meaning to ask, would you consider turning on comments for gold member alerts and Wednesday night live stream videos? Oh, I'm not sure if I can do that. Not sure if that lets me do the comment thing. I have to look into that. Let's see. Market as wild as Ashley Babbitt was. The Uncle Bruce Index is 809. We closed yesterday at 802. A week ago it was 908. By the way, we have Uncle Bruce Index online history spreadsheet now. If anyone's interested, link in my YouTube webpage. Sofi, I thought you were closing over 15. We got 3 minutes to go, and it is 1376. Somebody really wants to something Uncle Bruce. I don't know what this is. Let's see. We do have comments just live. Spire is going to force me to go back for higher. Somebody really wants to talk to Uncle Bruce. Says, yeah, someone's just calling. I don't know who this is. Don't recognize the number. Let's see. I had to stop my membership last week, says Kiwi, due to a credit card issue. Now I have it sorted. I cannot work out how to rejoin on my iPhone. I will try on my laptop. There you go. Bobby, getting closer to under 20. I need something to get another stack over 20. I don't know what this is. I notice I've been blocked by a couple of people who I never saw them in the chat, but Uncle Bruce would share their comments. Uncle Bruce is my best friend, but not because I pay him to be my best friend. Hello, good people amongst Great Danes. Hello there. Coyote, I actually put in an application at Wendy's recently, and they asked me one question, Spire holder? I just shook my head in shame and I left. Bobby is saying, Kiwi, go into the settings in YouTube, find payment and subscriptions, something like that. VIX is only 7 points from a new all-time high. And there you go. First of the Fight Club, you do not talk about blocks. Anyway, first rule, 1 minute to go, and we're done for the day. The Dow down 334, S&P down 44, NASDAQ down 164. It is just a pure head for the exits ending of the day over on the big markets. And we're waiting for Larry to mercifully give us the bells, because lately the bells have just stopped the carnage every day. It is one day after the other. Red, red, red. It's what it is. Sooner or later there'll be a turn, and it'll be crazy, but it hasn't happened yet. What can I say? 340-point drop on the Dow. And Larry, thank you. VIX hit a new 5-day high, which tells me we're about to get a correction on the upside. Thank you, Larry, for the bells. and let's just see how things go. Sooner or later, the markets will be oversold. I don't know when. I don't know what will trigger it, and I don't know how big the trigger will be, but sooner or later. John, we'll see you in the morning. Larry, hooray! Says Fadigan. I don't know where I made money, but my profit loss is green today. What can I say? Ventures with Duncan is saying there's a school shooting in Pittsburgh. Oh, that's great. Another one. Jeez. Uncle Bruce should do a meet and greet around 2 with special speakers. Anti-PC and Red Solo Cup. I don't want fistfights. We don't want that. I don't know if that would happen or not, but just saying. 1371 on Sofi, by the way, looks to be the final trade on the day, up $1.86. Final volume on Sofi would appear to be about 180 million shares. So that is something else. After hours, 1372, 73, 74, now 1375 on the after hours. So it's a little higher right now. And let's see, I picked up another October SoFi contract. I picked up another 10. April 2023 SoFi contracts. I love it, says Ron. And at least I got 1,600 for those SoFi 1550s that expired tomorrow. Day after tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday. Let's see. And let's see. Yeah, well, I'm not saying Republican politicians are criminals, but Tubby Tuberville from Alabama bought like $500,000 worth of QQQ puts last week. Shady? Question mark. Let's see, Larry, been quiet today. I'm in meetings about the future of my job or lack thereof. Time will tell. Well, Larry, if you're out of a job with a nonprofit, get a job with a profit and with a profit organization that makes some real money. Because you deserve big money, buddy. You deserve it. Damn it, I thought tomorrow was Friday, says Michael Gayotti. Nelson, I know I was on cloud 9. 1379 now on SoFi, up a little more on the aftermarket. Rocket Lab is at 993, up 8 cents on the aftermarket. GameStop is up 9 cents on the aftermarket. Matterport is unchanged on the aftermarket, 1191. ME unchanged on the aftermarket. Spire, no trades at 237. ATIP unchanged on the day, up 6 cents on the aftermarket. Smart Rent up 6 cents as well on the aftermarket. Sextera was up 22 cents on the day, unchanged on the aftermarket. That's what I'm showing there. Okay, Larry, hope all is well or will be. Everyone is saying. Let's see. Larry, are you still Tim Cook? Uncle Bruce, you should hire Larry. ATIP should hire CEO Larry as a CEO. Larry's been having these meetings since November. That seems like psychological stress to me. Go and work for someone that treats you better, Larry. Crazy to think SoFi was higher last week than this week with a charter so far. Yeah, I know. Noto is on CNBC tonight, 6:00 Eastern time. Maybe he'll bring on after hour rip or something like that. Well, he won't be on for 2 hours yet, 1 hour 56 minutes. So I don't know. We'll see. Who's to say? 1374 on the aftermarket right now for SoFi. Okay. I sure hope there's a rip. Let's see. He better, says Rob. He better rip that market. American attitudes towards guns scares me. If you own a gun here in New Zealand, unless you are a hunter, everyone would think you were absolutely mad. More guns in circulation equals more shootings. It's not hard to figure out. Let's see. There you go. And there you go. There you go. It's going to be better tomorrow, right? It's going to be better tomorrow. Please, can it be better tomorrow? Could it possibly, you think maybe somehow, hey, could it be better tomorrow? I don't know. We can only hope so. That's all we can say. Yeah, man. Yeah. I don't know. It is what it is, and it is, and it is. There you go. Just looking at headlines on CNN, can't find anything about a shooting in Pittsburgh at a school. They haven't got the story yet, perhaps. I don't know. Let's see. New York Times. What are they saying over there? We got Biden doing a press conference right now, and I don't see anything breaking there. So I have no idea, folks. I have no idea on that story. Can't give you any other highlights. Mm, mm, mm. There you go. 1374 on Sofi as an aftermarket right now. And let's see what we have here. Aftermarket Rocket Lab is up 8 cents. Sofi up 2. GameStop down 86 cents. Matterport down a penny. M23andMe up a penny. ATIP is up 4 cents. We're up 6 on SmartRent, unchanged on Sextera. We're down 20 on Apple, 23 cents on Apple. 12-cent gain on Goldman to 347. Lost $7 today practically. Unchanged on Cisco and up 12 cents on Tesla at $9.95. We broke the $1,000 price point on Tesla today on the dip. Tesla lost $34.86 today. There you have it. Okay, there it is. That's the story. And that's what I've got there. Okay, everybody. Whew, I'll tell you, it is what it is. Another fun day in paradise as we go through all of the trials and tribulations of this market, trying to figure out where we're headed and where we're going. Thank you all. Again, thank you all of you who celebrated your anniversary months with us today. The 11-month members, the 8-month members. Oh my gosh, what a ton of them here. 8, 10 months. Soon to have 1-year anniversary members on this channel. Absolutely fabulous. Love it, and look forward to you getting your 12-month bagel colors. They're coming. Fabulous. That would be cool. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, Dave, the Mac guy, says that for every 100 people in America, there are 120 guns. Kind of scary. It is kind of scary. Yikes. There you go. In any event, that's the deal. Folks, we are done. I'm going to be back on here at 8 o'clock tonight for Gold Bagel members. I invite you to join me if you'd like, if you're a Gold Bagel member, or become a Gold Bagel member right now, and you will get the alert in a few minutes from now that you're invited to tonight's show. Please join me 8 o'clock Eastern time. It's the Q&A with your buddy Uncle Bruce, and we'll be talking about SoFi. Will we talk about SoFi? Probably. We'll probably talk about SoFi, I suspect, and a few other things that are cooking. We'll go over those and see what's going on. Thank you, all of you, for your kind words today and all of your best wishes. Appreciate it. I think a donation came in here while I was looking the other direction. Yes, there was a donation that came in on PayPal. Thank you to Jens. Thank you. He lost a $200 million bet, 200 million volume bet today. And so I'm a winner. Okay. From Denmark. I'll tell you what, thank you. You guys make 20 wagers like this every day. That'd be fine by me. If the payoff has to come here, that's cool. I'm good with it. That'd be fine by me. But I am a bit stunned by that, but I'm happy. Thank you. There you have it. Thank you, guys. I read somewhere there's more guns in Canada per capita than the U.S. Well, I know there are more shootings per capita in the U.S. than in Canada. That we do know. And there are issues. But boy, there's this pattern. There is this pattern of more weaponry, more issues. Countries with less weaponry per capita, less issues. But It's a hot topic. It is a hot one. What can I say? Nothing you can do. Anyway, there it is, folks. Thank you for being here. Thank you for seeing me. Let's get together tonight, 8 o'clock, if you like, and otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow morning at 8:30. Tomorrow being Thursday, and let's see how this market wants to continue on. We'll follow it and we'll chase it down and see if we can make some more money. All right, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for popping in, and have a good evening. Take care. Stay healthy, and I'll talk to you later tonight and then tomorrow. Okay. All right. Bye for now.